the single most destructive combo in Warhammer 40,000. Did we break the game? Let's find out, everybody. Welcome back to Happy Crumpin' Wargaming, where we bring you constant, amazing tactical advice, which is going to elevate your skills and tactics in the game of Warhammer 40,000 to a whole new freaking level so that we can all become the best wargamers that we can be. We also talk about some fun things as well, but this is terrifying and fun and really, really good. So let's learn together the Unspeakable combo. If you like this content, please hit the like button, give me a subscribe, because I am going to be putting a lot of passion into all these videos, and I'm bringing it to you constantly, so hopefully I have earned the right to your subscription. Anyway, let's jump right into the video. The Bomb Squad. Let's talk about this Bomb Squad. This is a squad of Acolyte hybrids for the GSC. GSC are not necessarily known for putting out a crazy amount of damage, but today we're going to talk about a crazy amount of damage. So let's start off with the normal base unbuffed combo, and it's pretty reasonable. Starts out with a respectable amount. You're going to have 10 of these Acolytes, and they're going to have 6d6 hand flamers, strength 3, AP 0, and they're also going to throw what's called their demolition charges. And these demolition charges is going to be 46 plus 12 shots. That's a lot. Now, granted, they are going to be hitting on 5s. Strength 12, AP 2, damage 2, rerolling 1s to hit and wound. Not bad. They're definitely going to kill a Rhino, and it'll cause a little mayhem. And when they roll their hazardous, since it's only 4 models, they're probably not going to lose anyone. But if they lose, just one of the hand flamer guys will probably die or something. But this combo gets a little bit grosser, and it gets a little bit grosser, and then a lot of bit grosser, and then ultimate gross. So let's figure out, how do we make this combination disgusting? Well, let's add a leader. We're going to throw a Primus into the squad. What does the Primus do? He's going to give us full hit rerolls, which is really dang nice. Okay, then let's come in out of Deep Strike to do this combo. Well, when we come out of Deep Strike, suddenly we are going to be getting exploding 6s to hit. Exploding 6s to hit is no freaking joke. It actually makes a really big difference in the way the damage is going to be calculated. Okay, now that we've got our exploding 6s to hit, we're also going to have to figure out a few other things. What are those other things that we get? Well, we're also going to get ignore cover from coming out of Deep Strike. So no cover for you, which is really, really nice. And we got to start adding our stratagems in. Okay, the stratagems are pretty simple. It's going to be actually a 4 CP stratagem, but as you will see, it's actually only going to cost us 2. So you're going to spend 1 CP on a perfect ambush. And what perfect ambush is going to do, it's going to add +1 to your ballistic skill and +1 to your AP. So now it'll be AP 3 ignoring cover, and it'll be hitting on 4s with full rerolls to hit and exploding 6s. Then we're going to go into Tunnel Crawlers. Tunnel Crawlers is going to cost us 1 CP. It's going to create a 3-inch deep strike. So now suddenly this bomb that is a little bit annoying is going to be unavoidable, because you cannot possibly, well, I'm not going to say not possibly, but it's not feasible to always be screening out 3 inches from everything in your army. So something vital is going to get hit by this, because a 3-inch deep strike, I mean, you won't screen it out. I'm not saying it's impossible, but you just won't, unless you're Marines and you're running infiltrators, which is the counter to this unit. Then we're going to spend 2 CP on Coordinated Trap. Now what we're going to do is we're going to use the Nexos to make this cost free, so that it only costs us 2 CP instead of 4. So this is going to give 2 units +1 to wound against the target. Ooh, are you guys seeing the possibilities now? So now let's go into the possibilities just a wee bit. Let's re-examine our damage thought process here. Okay, so our little possessed man is feeling really bad. So we've got 6d6 flamers at +1 to wound and AP 1, which ignores cover. Okay, it's not too bad. And then we're going to have 4d6 plus 12 blast, ballistic skill 4 up, full rerolls, strength 12, +1 to wound, AP 3, damage 2, exploding on 6s and ignoring cover. Okay. And remember, everyone, this is unscreenable. So the target that you don't want to get hit will get hit. Unless you have the most valuable thing in your army right smack dab in the middle, and then everything is just kind of coronaring out from there, which can be really challenging to do, you're going to get hit where you don't want to get hit. And, guys, GSD have something really, really important. When they die, I should have typed this in here, when they die, they come back to life. So, and they actually do come back to life with their once per game shots, which is the demo charges. So the squad's going to come back to life and do it again. Now, the second time is going to be less effective because the Primus won't come back to life with them. So they're not going to get the full hit rerolls, but they're going to be able to do this again. And in all reality, your opponent's going to be taking 2 squads with this. So he's going to be able to do the full combo at least twice, and then both of those squads will resurrect after you kill them. Okay, let's talk about the actual damage output from this thing. This is the damage suffered. This is the target's damage suffered. So from the picture here, we can see that the Emperor of Mankind is dead on his golden throne, and he's going to remain dead on his golden throne. So let's just start with the thing that doesn't matter. We have 36 damage into Termagants. This will never get used on Termagants, but if it does, they will clear the Termagants. 41 damage into Marines. That AP3, no cover, 2 damage flat with the full blast. 41 damage into Marines. 22 damage into a unit of 5 Custodian Guard. If you pop that up to a 10-man squad, because maybe you're running the 9-man with the Blade Champion, there's going to be more damage, probably an extra 2 to 4 damage because of the blast. 28 damage into a Carnifex. So if you're running Old One Eye with a 2 Carnifexes as the support, or maybe even just 1 Carnifex, they're going to kill him. Dead. 7 damage into a Satan. Oh well, there is something in the game that's unkillable. It is the Transcendent Satan charge. I don't think anything can kill it. It is what it is. So not even this can take it down. 23 damage into that super tough Land Raider. That super tough Land Raider that you're really enjoying, having that toughness 12, it's gone. 25 damage into a Knight Despoiler. On average, guys, this is not including spike potential, because remember, they're exploding on 6s, which means, and they get to fish, right? Because they get full hit rerolls, so they can fish for 6s to get extra explosions. The ability to spike with this is horrifying. This is just the average damage. This is an average roll, not a good roll. So 25 damage into a Knight Despoiler with an average roll. That means a Knight Valiant with a ever so slightly above average roll dies. The Knight Valiant dies on a slightly above average, and that's just with 1 shot. I'm pretty sure the only targets in the game that can actually survive this would be the Transcendent Star. Wardens, when you activate their once per game 4-up Fiono Pain buff, and you spend 2 CP on -1 damage, they can survive it. And then perhaps you'll find some 30 wound T14 Behemoths. Like, I don't think this actually kills a Stompa on average, but it's going to be damn close. So this squad will one-shot anything, and you can't screen it. Let me show you how hard it is to screen it. So I'm just going to pop onto the tabletop simulator just so I can kind of show you guys exactly how this works. All right, this is the TTS. I just have my Custodes down here just because that's what I had loaded up. So we've got some Neophytes here. Neophytes, we got the Wardens holding the middle. We've got some Wardens holding here. We've got some Alar's Terminators holding over here. And we have our massive squad of Custodian Guardians with the Blade Champ who are going to advance and charge into melee over here. However, they're not going to get the chance because I'm going to deep strike these Acolytes within 3 inches. So I do have to move this one guy right here. Done. So they deep strike 3 inches away. Now they can't charge with this deep strike, but who freaking cares? Because they're going to launch all their grenades. It's going to explode. It's going to get blast. So it's all going, every single grenade, let's see, the total is going to be 46 plus 12 plus an additional 8. So 46 plus 20 shots. Exploding on 6s, full hit rerolls. Then on the wound roll, it's going to be strength 12 plus 1 to wound, so they're wounding on 2s. And actually, annoyingly enough, I forgot to mention this, they're also re-rolling wound rolls of 1 since the unit is on an objective. So it's going to be essentially full hit rolls and essentially full wound rolls, rolls to wound. So you're going to have more than 30 wounds that are going to go through. And when you have more than 30 wounds that are going to go through, even with a 4-up invuln, because they don't get cover against this, and it's AP3, so it takes them to their 4-up invuln, you're going to take at least 15 of these. 2 of them will kill each one. So minimum, you're going to see 7. More likely, you're going to see 8 of these guys just deleted instantaneously from one combo. Now, this squad does cost 220 points. But the thing is like, let's say you kill 8 and there's 2 left, and I kill you back. you're just going to regenerate because the GSC can actually just, once this squad dies, they just come back to life anywhere else on the table. And this is once. So next turn, that blob's going to come over here, and they're going to do it to this unit of Terminators, and those Terminators are going to die. So this is going to be a 500-point block that just got utterly annihilated in a one-shot from this unit of Acolytes. And remember how I said that we don't want to spend the full 4 CP, we're only going to spend 2 CP? That's because this Nexus right here is going to let us use the coordinated strike or target stratagem. That's the one that gives the +1 to wound. He's going to use that for free. So it's going to apply to this unit and this unit. It's absolutely terrifying. This is the most destructive combo in the game right now. There are actually some combos that can do slightly more damage, but the thing about this one is you cannot stop it because it's a 3-inch deep strike. You cannot stop a 3-inch deep strike unless you play your entire game to stop a 3-inch deep strike, at which point they're going to completely control the board and they're going to get a guaranteed win. This combo is absolutely disgusting. People aren't talking about it. They're all hush-hush. It's funny because I talked to some of the people on like different WTC teams and stuff, and no one wants to speak because they think they're the only ones who have it figured out. Everyone knows it. It's not a secret. It's certainly not a secret now. If you guys love this super destructive content, then please hit the smash button and give me a like, subscribe, comments. Comment down below if you know of any other really cool abilities that you love. Just want to say one thing real fast before we do go. These guys, the way you counter them is by running Space Marines into them with that 12-inch deep strike denial from the Infiltrators. So the Infiltrators actually can screen this. And I think there's a Chaos Knight who can also do a 12-inch denial bubble. So those are going to be really powerful tools. And if you're playing in teams, you're 100% going to need those so that you can counter this army, because I don't see how you counter them otherwise. If you're playing individuals, best of luck to you. Go with God. And hopefully you have something that can do a 12-inch deep strike denial as well. But that is how I would counter this if I were you. Otherwise, I think you're just kind of screwed. This is going to annihilate you, and you're going to have to figure out how to beat GSC some other way, because they could easily take 3 of these squads. Actually, it's battle line, so they could technically take 6 of these squads. They can only take 3 with the Primus, because the Primus you can only have 3 of. But yeah, so that's GSC. That's the unspeakable combo that everyone is going to be terrified of. Hopefully you love this. If you did, give me some love as I give you all the love that I can, and I appreciate all of your attention. We'll be back later with another awesome tactical video, and until later, happy crumping, my Wargamers.